Stop these tacky behaviors now. Your behavior is ultimately what defines you. You may dress classily, carry yourself with elegant posture, and speak with polished elocution. These characteristics may earn you a sterling impression at first, but just one classless, tacky act can cause your seamless elegance to be wiped out in an instant. Us human beings tend to remember the negatives, unfortunately. Just one distasteful act and that amazing impression and elegant appearance you took care to build could be gone for good. In this video, I will be showing you some tacky behaviors you need to stop exhibiting right now. Watch this video to the end, as you may be doing one or two things without even knowing they're actually damaging your reputation and tarnishing your image. You may even think these tacky actions are sophisticated or woke or even the right thing to do without realizing how cheap they could be making you look. Remember, our goal as elegant women is to refine our behavior and habits so they become part of us. We do our best to stand out in elegance and we don't move with the crowd. Therefore, even though many people out there are doing these things and it may be seen as the norm, they're just being themselves, as elegant women, we know better. Everybody is doing it has no place in our elegance journey. We have good taste and that is what we exhibit always. My wonderful elegance ladies, welcome back to another video. My name is Vivian, the founder of Woman of Elegance, which is a platform I've created to help women globally become the most elegant, classy and feminine women that they can be. There are many tacky behaviors people exhibit, but in this video I will be highlighting 7 because I do unfortunately see a lot of women making these mistakes. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Point number 1, going to establishments such as hotels and restaurants just to take photos for social media. Step into any magnificent hotel, restaurant or public place and you're likely to see some women there twisting their bodies in different positions to take pictures and selfies of themselves. This in itself isn't even the problem. The appalling fact is that some of them have no business there except to take videos and photos for social media. In fact, a friend of mine works at a 5-star hotel in central London, and she told me how it is commonplace to see women turned up, dressed in the tackiest of clothing, heels that they can't walk in, walk past the check-in desk with their huge flashlights just to take photos and leave. Ladies, when did it get to this? Where is the shame? Yes, of course, we live in the digital age, and most of us who have an online presence do take photos, including myself, at these establishments. There is nothing wrong in taking photos in a swanky hotel or restaurant, but at least dine there first or make a reservation. Don't just walk inside, spend 45 minutes capturing 70 photos without buying a morsel of food and then later upload the pictures on social media with the tagline "dinner was lit" or "hotel is bae" or some silly other caption. From what I've been told, the way these hotel staff talk about these people is nothing short of derogatory. Ladies, we can do better than this. Let's start to conduct ourselves with decorum and at least have an ounce of self-respect and respect for those around us. Point number 2, refusing to pay service charge for no reason. Just picture this scenario. You make a booking at the Ritz restaurant or Claridge's. A member of staff greets you with a warm smile, takes your coat and shows you to your table with spotless crockery and the finest bone china. He asks you how your journey was and whether you've dined here before. He places the napkin gently on your lap and meticulously goes through an extensive wine list, describing in detail the origins of the bottles and the bouquet of the wine that catches your eyes. He even opens a couple of bottles for you so you can taste them. He serves you a 3-course meal with precision and passion. He describes each course to you, reiterating the ingredients and their origin. After your superb meal, the waiter asks you how the service was and you respond saying it was impeccable. He hands you the bill. You take one look at the bill and then you ask him to remove the service charge. He goes on to ask you if there was anything wrong with the meal and you respond pithily, "Oh, nothing, it's optional, so I'd rather not pay." Are you serious? After the lengths the staff went to ensure your meal was memorable, you don't even have the decency to pay the service charge? If that is not tacky, then I do not know what is. Ladies, it is not elegant to refuse to pay a service charge for no reason. It is embarrassing to watch a woman argue about the service charge, especially after the service has been offered. If you don't want to pay the service charge because the food or the service was diabolical, then complain to the manager and see if they can make amends. Normally they would offer to waive the service charge and the items on the bill that you were unhappy with. Once the service has been provided and you've been billed, please do well to pay up as necessary. Don't start arguing after the bill has been generated. If this is something you're accustomed to doing, please stop it immediately. It doesn't speak well of you at all. Point number 3, causing a scene in public. While I have to take into consideration that some of us are passive in our actions or reactions and some are active, nonetheless, it is very embarrassing to see a woman causing a scene in public. You may take it that you're trying to express your emotions and stand up for yourself or show that you're not a pushover. However, creating those crazy scenes in public paints a woman in a very bad light. Ladies, as I've said before, being able to control your emotions in the heat of provocation is a very difficult thing to do, but it absolutely does show strength of character, emotional intelligence, and poise. Everyone has their daily 5 minutes of madness, so they say. Nevertheless, an elegant woman controls herself and rarely loses her composure in public. Show your emotions, absolutely, but don't let your emotions go loose to the extent of displaying dastardly drama in public. Imagine getting into a fight with a taxi driver over a couple of bucks or loudly tongue lashing the waiter because he served somebody else before you. Learn how to hold your tongue in check. Know when to walk away from an argument. Approach misunderstandings courteously. Shouting at the top of your lungs won't get you heard any better. Speak firmly without shouting others down. Try to maintain your wits even when you're sorely provoked. Point number 4, exposing every facet of your life on social media and airing all your dirty laundry. Now, this is something that has become commonplace today. You see it everywhere. Instagram lives, YouTube story times, giving members of the public, strangers, a window into your private life. There is nothing wrong with giving your followers insight into some facets of your life. If you're a public figure, your followers will naturally be curious about you. And even if you're not in the public eye, your friends and family members will naturally want to know more about you. However, exposing details of your private life and your innermost secrets on any social media site is in poor taste, and it can be dangerous too. Put enough information out there and pretty soon some unscrupulous people will work out where you live, where you work, and even information pertaining to the whereabouts of your children. Ladies, not everything is for public consumption. Protect yourself by controlling what you put out there. What about washing your dirty laundry in public? My man cheated on me. I stopped talking to my family. I cheated on my husband. You need to understand that when you choose to wash your dirty linen on social media, just know that you're most likely entertaining other users, that's all. They're getting a kick out of listening to your story times, listening to the sordid secrets. Don't complain when people start intruding and offering unsolicited advice. You've essentially asked for it by airing all your laundry for all to see. Maintain your mystery, my ladies. Ladies, I have designed and created a wonderful book called the 30-Day Guide to Elegance. This handbook has been purchased by many of you. If you haven't already purchased it, please do so. It is £10, and I'm telling you, it is filled with such valuable information. I have curated it. It's taken me a long time to create this, and I've tried to make it as affordable as possible so it's accessible to everybody. If you would like your own personal copy, go onto my website www.eliteschoolofelegance.com and you'll be able to purchase a copy on that site. This guidebook would get you to elegance in 30 days. Follow each step closely and you will see how refined your personality will become and how presentable you'll be. It is an excellent guidebook and I've had incredible feedback so far. Do not let 2023 go by being the you of yesterday. If you want to become the elegant, classy and feminine woman that you have always dreamt of, you absolutely can in 30 days. Point number 5, jumping on every designer brand train. Does this look familiar? How about this? Or this? Be honest, ladies. If you purchase these items, would you wear them again? Oh, you would? Well, when was the last time you actually did? Fashionistas and trendsetters pride themselves on wearing for the moment's fleeting designer pieces. They probably think it makes them fashionable and classy, but the reverse is actually the case. It's unimpressive to see a mature woman hopping from one fashion trend to the other. On Monday, it's the long maxi gown with the gypsy boots that's trending. You join that trend. On Tuesday, the colour block is the rave of the moment, so you start dressing up daily in different traffic colours. On Wednesday, it's a crop top and leggings. You need to stop and reevaluate your dress sense. Being into fashion fads doesn't make you elegant. In fact, it shows you lack personal style. An elegant woman doesn't chase fashion. She builds a wardrobe of classy, stylish and timeless pieces. Ladies, if you work hard for your money, don't hop onto these trends. You are lining the pockets of these designers whilst you suffer in silence with mounting debts. It is not worth it. Point number 6, going to establishments without adequate means to pay. This is indeed another classless behaviour. If you know you can't afford a service or a particular item, why go there and embarrass yourself? Why would you enter a 5-star restaurant to eat and start giving excuses when it's time to pay the bill, or worse still, not have any means to pay? There are stories of some women who made to do dishes and clean toilets at restaurants to cover the cost of food that they ate without making payment. This is humiliating, but could absolutely be avoided if you plan ahead and ensure you have sufficient funds. If you can't afford a service, stay away from it or look for a place that's offered at an affordable price. Again, don't load your shopping carts with goods you know you cannot pay at the counter. Before you lift that product off the shelf, check your purse. Point number 7, engaging in social media wars. Ladies, this is another thing that can very quickly drag your reputation through the mud. And trust me, you never know who's watching and reading those comments. A prospective employer, a prospective husband, you never know. Some people are excellent at fighting social media wars. These warriors can take down any contender with call-outs, clapbacks, comebacks, and whatever else the trashy exchange of words is called. This behaviour is unheard of in a woman of elegance. For those who engage in keyboard wars, you may have fans who ginger you on, but it's your own reputation that goes down. Yours. Stay out of these needless wars as they don't speak well of you. Learn to have civilized debates without resorting to insults and derogatory words. Likewise, taking to social media to harass somebody or narrate a conflict you've had or you're having is petty. Whether the person is your family, friend, stranger or foe, it is tacky behaviour to confront them on social media. Let's leave these tacky behaviours dead and buried in the past where they belong. Start to clothe yourselves with the new personality of class, self-respect and elegance. My lovely Elegance ladies, thank you very much for watching.